So we've come to the end of the NRM Diaspora Convention here in Munich. Largely, it has been a success, and many Ugandans who came here were really happy about how it was organized. But of course, here I'm joined by Major Paula, which is the Director of External Affairs at the NRM Secretariat. So, Major, nice to have you for this short discussion, first of all.
I'm very happy.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
To set the ball rolling and to begin with, what is your general impression about how the day was?
Oh, I'm very impressed by the day. It was so successful. The number of members who turned up, the spirit, people were in high spirit. The content of discussion, people were asking very competent and very good questions. And the feeling among Ugandans that they are here, you really feel that Ugandans is one. So it's a success, and it's a day I'd long to have. And I take this advantage to thank the organizers for a job well done. They did it so meticulously. So the day was so impressive. I'm so happy. I really feel so good, and I will sleep.
Mm-hmm. You heard it from the host's mouth. He's going to sleep soundly well, maybe like a baby. So he's so happy that the day was a success. Major, we had a discussion there, a panel discussion, and the Ugandans were given a chance to ask the questions from their hearts. And they asked issues that really directly affect them, which you attempted or even answered satisfactorily. Were you expecting such questions that they asked?
I was expecting, because I always really want, even if I'd presented earlier, my presentation would have been to generate questions. And I would wish a Ugandan community that ask. At the very least, if there's nothing to ask or that comments, either in ways of appreciation, but I would want an active and a vibrant Ugandan community that is interactive. And as I always say, I'm very open to questions. I do believe that EU questions is not at fault. The person who asks us the immunity, it depends on you who is being asked to answer. And it is perfectly right to say, I don't have an answer now, I'll give it tomorrow. Or in this case, you said, this concerns some particular government ministry, I will carry it home. So I really wanted the Ugandans to ask. I wanted it to be interactive. Just imagine a situation where I talk to Ugandans and everybody keeps quiet and said, you go. No. It was in my wish that we be interactive. It is in my wish that we discuss. And I'm glad that they asked questions, and I expected it. I'm so happy about it. And they were asking in honest terms, in good faith. You could see that the question was not a tempting question, or a question trying my intellect, or a question meant to twist my legs.
Exactly, like, asking about, those who import food, Ugandan foods, to the communities here, the German community and also the Ugandan community here, like Matoke, but they talked about the challenges they face at home, having to pay exorbitant fees, to bring, to promote actually products from Uganda.
Those are very valid questions. That should be
one of the takeaways, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and we're going to work on it. Remember, I said that as a ruling party, the government is simply an agent of the party. The social contract between the people and the party exists. So the party won the election on an agreed manifesto. So the government that you are seeing, maybe people see government because the officials are facilitated, but government is simply our agent. The contract is between the party and the people for 5 years, meaning therefore no government department can frustrate us, or no government department is above the party. If we find the challenges in government structures affecting our diasporans, that is an easy thing. Government is our agent. We are the one who formed it. And if government makes mistake, after 5 years, when we go back to Andachi, to the trenches, it is us to blame. You won't say, oh no, yes, we had played this, but the government let down the diaspora. Then what did you do as a party? So the challenges that we pick is easy because government is our agent.
Yeah, you talk about the social contract between the ruling party, that's the NRM, and the Ugandans themselves, something that also the Secretary General, Richard Odong, touched on. And one of my takeaways from what I heard from the audience there, from the Ugandans living here in Munich, and those who came from far and beyond, was a question they put to you that how often are you going to make this happen again, like coming back and directly engage them face-to-face, tete-a-tete, taking their concerns back home, and especially to the authorities that you're answerable to as well. Let me put it back to you again.
No, we really have a vision to sustain this interaction. We want it to be a routine activities. It may change form. For example, we have had a purely a party convention. We can have other activities like Ugandan together, or business forum, or anything, but we must bring the people together. That is why the Directorate of External Affairs was created. So we are committed to this. It is our vision. It will be routine. And part of it, of course, as I know, is that if we don't keep engaging our people in diaspora, false would take the vacuum. And remember that lies told over a period of time, repeated lies appear like the truth. So we can't leave engagement, because in the absence of engagement, falsehoods take the vacuum. I can assure you that if you wake up today, even when you have not produced twins, and you start telling people you're a salon, or you're a salon, or you're a salon, after 3 years, they will refer to you as salon, even when you are not. So, therefore, the importance of this engagement, we are going to make it a routine engagement. It may have some logistical implication. Of course, we need a ticket to come here, we need all that. But notwithstanding that, we shall make it a routine. And now this is a pilot case because we have seen the challenges that is, and we see, so those challenges, we are going to work on it. By the way, the SG mentioned that there are challenges which are bilateral between government to government. That one we have not mentioned it here, but we have identified it. We shall handle it between government and government. Then the downer problems, we shall see it. But rest assured, we are going to have a routine engagement at the minimum annually.
Now, this one more question I would like to put to you, and maybe I would like you to answer it looking in that camera there. According to the organizers, they had invited everyone, not only the NRM, and for some reasons, those that were invited from the other political divide, other parties like the NUP and FDC, some of them did turn up. What message do you have for them?
The message I have for them is that they should mature up and think for themselves. For example, I can quote a message that Stella Nyanzi sent, which I have a copy. Stella Nyanzi, according to that message, had made up her mind to attend because she's thanking somebody some people who persuaded her not to attend. Meaning she had made the opinion to attend, honestly. But even then, you can read from there that she later on actually realized that she thought wrongly that the convention would not take place.
And now it has taken place.
Yeah, now it has taken place.
And successful.
I'm sure there's going to be a quarrel between her and her friends in that, one, why did you agree to participate? And two, from her to her friends saying, why did you tell me it had flopped when it has not? So we leave it entirely to them to fight over it, as to why she decided to come in the first place. And her counterclaim to them is, why did you tell me it had flopped when it has not? So they're in a loss. But I call upon to take Uganda as uttermost. It should be a prime thing which goes beyond political divide. I don't mind if Stella Nyanzi came and talked her opposition views to us. You never can tell she could have a valid point. We take it up to the president. We take it up to Central Executive Committee. We take it up to government. I do not think me, Major Witch, can refuse a valid point from Stella Nyanzi to take it up. No.
Okay.
So she should have come, and I'm calling out all of them to come and join us, and we discuss in a civil manner.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Now, how about the organizers? Rwanga Michael, the chairman of the NRM, Diasporans in Munich, and Lillian Ikulmet, the secretary, and also their committee. I'm sure you have a word to them.
I really don't know if an amount of word could be enough to thank them. These ladies and gentlemen ran around like a headless chicken. This is a busy city where everybody else has employment, and you have to tune it, be there like a real Muzungu, keeping time. How they reschedule with their employers and whatever they do to get time, I don't know.
It was magical.
I know it has taken them like 3 months to set this right. I really thank them. I sympathize with them. They are really very intelligent, very committed people. Lillian, very committed and very intelligent lady. Michael had to fly to, actually both of them had to fly to Kampala to make organization success. They used their own air ticket. I'm really so appreciative. And their effort will not go unnoticed. It will be noticed. The national chairman is aware already about their activities, and we shall keep saying it to them. And at some appropriate point, I think the organizers really need to go and shake hands with the national chairman, and I really no amount can thank them enough. I thank Lillian, I thank Michael, I thank everybody, Joram, I thank Joram Muhozi, I thank all, and I thank you yourself. Yeah, we have been with you since yesterday, and a man behind the camera, please you guys, I love you all, you have done so much.
That is so heartwarming. On that very note, we come to the end of this. That was retired Major Paula Awich. He is the Director of External Affairs at the NRM Secretariat. Major, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And bye.